Hi everybody, welcome to the next Dust Collectors episode, and it feels good to film. I have had a migraine for 5 days. I don't know why I took my glasses off yet, I still need them. And I'm finally feeling better today, and so I'm gonna film, edit, and get this posted for tomorrow when this video should be going up. This is a Dust Collectors collab with a bunch of beautiful women. I will have them linked down below, where we use our makeup that is just sitting around collecting dust. And especially the last 2 months, that has been almost all of my makeup. In the last 2 months, I think I've done my makeup 8 times because I'm using something in my Partners in Cream project pan that I'm keeping count of, and that's how many times I've used it. So I even have things from my mom bag because I haven't touched that in forever. So I'm going to show you everything that I will be using, and then we will get started with the chatty get ready with me. The e.l.f. New Classics eyeshadow palette. I've been watching a lot of e.l.f. makeup product videos lately, and I absolutely love this. I even duped it out with this green and a few other shades from the, what was it? The Jeffree Star, that collab that he did with, what's his name? I'm spacing out. I'll have a picture of the palette. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. I used to have that, and I duped it out with this one, that exact same look that I wanted from the other one, so I got rid of that one. And for blush, I'm going to be using my Coastal Scents Flan. I've used this one before. I didn't want to take out a blush from Coastal Scents that I haven't used because I have it in a different area, but I'm going to put it in combination with my cream one to see what color I get. I haven't used this one since the last time I touched it. Then for bronzer, I'm going to be using my Makeup Geek from the shade Sunkissed. I haven't used that since that video when I bought it. And I have the whole palette of stuff, but I'm only going to be using the bronzer. Let's see, I haven't used from my mom bag my Fit Me foundation. This is a ColourPop shadow, but I use it as a bronzer, so we're going to use that as well. And for the lipstick, I picked Ringleader. It's Maybelline Matte. I haven't used this one in all year, I don't think, so I can mark that off my lip service project pan. The primer that I'm panning because I haven't been using that the few times that I do my makeup. Also from my mom bag is my NYX Matte Setting Spray. I think it has like this much left, so I want to try and get that out. And then everything else is just my everyday brow pencil, brown eyeliner instead of black today. And I think that is it. So let me get the primer on. Oh, I didn't grab my primer. Why do I always forget that? Okay, so there is, I don't know, so much has happened. I think that's all I need for the whole face. First off, my remodel is 100% done. My recliner's gone from here. And then what's funny is not only do I have the dog bed, but I have a crib mattress right there. So I'm short. I'm 4'11", 4'10 and a half. And I was gifted a bunch of crib mattresses. So I actually had 3 stacked because I needed that many to reach her when she was itty bitty. She's recently, for the longest time now, she's only had 2 layers of the crib mattress. This week we just took out the second one because she's sitting up and she's been trying to pull herself up. Oh, excuse me. And so that means she's going to start standing soon. So we took that last layer out, and so as long as she's close enough to the edge of the crib, I can still grab her, but I think I'm going to have to buy a separate step stool for just that room. But the oldest crib mattress I put there with the doggy blanket that I made Bear a couple years ago. That way Bear and Aries can be on there, because if Bear's on this bed, Aries doesn't like to be on the bed for very long, and then he just lays around. So I'm trying to find a place that's just for him. Since the new layout of our living room, we don't really have a spot for the kennel. It's outside, which he loves. Aries spends 90% of the day outside. He would sleep outside if I let him, which I don't, because he's 30% wolf wolf dog, I don't know. And he hunts the rabbits in my yard, in the moles. Is that the mole? What creature it is? The ones that burrow underground with the little weird claw hands. He's killed those off, and he's gotten out of the yard a few times. So I don't want him to sleep outside, because I have a feeling that he'll find a way to get out and never come back, because he's done that before. And luckily, a neighbor across the street, you know, he's got his tag. He's chipped too, but he called his tag and called him and was able to get him. But one day he's going to get out, and we're not going to. So, I mean, he's a beautiful dog, and someone's going to want him. So I try to minimize the ways that he can get out. So sleeping outside is a no-go, although he wants to. But I don't know. There's been so much going on, and I don't know, like, how far back I should go. But my parents were gone. I think I mentioned that in the last video. So they went to California for 2 weeks, and then they came home for less than a week, and then they went to Mexico for a month. And all the daycare and sitters that I had planned out, it literally worked out to the last babysitter. And then the next day my parents came home, and then if they had been gone any longer, I wouldn't have had anybody to watch her. So God was watching me on that, because I don't know what I would have done. I kind of want to start with my eyeshadow, but this is dry. Let's just do the base. I'm going to use my sponge. I finally started using that. I was on a kick for a long time with brushes, but I have so many sponges that I wanted to get some usage. Can't tell how much is in there, but yesterday we had our last play date with our neighbors who live down the street, and they're the ones that were watching her 2 to 3 days a week. They just sold their house and moved, officially left yesterday. They're still going to be in this state, but only until December. I think they're going to stay here for the holidays with her family, and then they're moving to another state, I can't remember which state, to where his family is. And so they're only an hour away. So I think in a couple weeks we're going to set something up to just hang out. So yesterday was their last play date. I should have gotten a picture, but I think the last picture I have of both of them together was when we all went to the zoo, which was so cute. I'll post a couple pictures. Let me scooch over so there's room. I'll post a couple pictures. We went to this place where, in the zoo, where it's a bird sanctuary, but it's these little itty bitty birds. I used to have them when I was little. And you have a little stick with seeds, and you get to feed them. They come out, and they'll perch on the stick and eat from you. And Tim was holding her, and I took the pictures, and it was just, that was a really good day. It was really hot towards the end, so I'm glad I brought her a change of clothes, because if we got there when they opened, or no, we went to a closed store when it opened for this sale, and then we went there, but it was still pretty early in the day. Oh, I don't have my concealer either. So this is my other concealer, the Benefit Boing concealer. If I have my everyday palette that has a concealer pot or a foundation and a concealer that I kind of use. So I've been trying to finish those off, so I haven't used that one in months either. So that still works out for this video. But yeah. Been trying to hang out. I've been actively trying to get out of the house. Last month, I went 2 weeks without stepping outside. Not going for a walk, not checking the mail, not even to my backyard with the dogs. Like, I get so stuck in here because I work from home, which, I mean, it has its plus side. I exclusively pump for my daughter, and I would not be able to do that. It would be, I mean, I might be able to with this job, but it would be really, really difficult. And it's so easy because I'm just sitting at my desk. I don't have to worry about someone walking in, or I don't have to be in a certain area, which would just extend my workday. So I'm very thankful for that. But on the negative side, I never leave my house. So I am trying really hard to do that. Every weekend I've done something. We have a motorcycle ride planned. That's my motorcycle jacket right there. I actually need to get it tailored. It's a little big in the arms and shoulders, but Tim got a new motorcycle and we're going on a ride with some people. I want to say it's from his internship, people he knows. They're going on a ride, and I don't know exactly where we're going, but it's going to end with like a museum and a restaurant. So it's going to be an all-day thing because Tim's trying to get the mileage needed for the first service. When he got the bike, he upgraded to the highest warranty, which includes getting all your services for free. And when he picked up his bike, it was missing one of the upgrades for the headlights. So they're going to do the upgrade when they do that servicing. So we're trying to do that before the weather turns because it's starting to get cold in the mornings. If it's under 50 degrees, he won't ride. Thank goodness, because that is freezing. Even with all the gear on, that is cold. So yeah, I've got a new bike. Remodel is done. What else? Oh, I think it was last month, I missed a payment on my Ulta card, which I never do, at least not intentionally. I didn't even realize that I missed a payment. But I didn't realize that the bank or the company that owns the Ulta card is called Comenity. And so I was getting spam calls, so many. I was getting like 10 a day, to the point where I was just hanging up on them. And then once or twice I finally answered because I'm like, okay, who are these people they're literally calling me 10 times in a work day? And I answered, and then they hung up on me. I was like, this is ridiculous. So then I finally figured out it was them. I still haven't listened to my voicemails. They were probably like, you missed a payment. Like, dude, you charged me $30 for the late fee. I'm fine with that. Just leave me alone. I'll make the payment. As soon as the payment went through, they stopped harassing me. It was ridiculous. So don't ever miss a payment from your Ulta card, because Jesus, they will get you. And it's not like the balance was that horrible. It was almost, I think I paid it off this month. So it was just, yeah, let me do my cream blush. I just want to finish that. It's a mini, so you know what? I'll use it as a lip balm. It's a lip and cheek, so it's just really subtle as a lip. But let's get this on before I do the rest of the bronzer. And yeah, I've got some cool videos planned for October, and I can't wait. I hope I have enough time to get all that done. Just this last week with this migraine streak really put me out. I was really going to try and film yesterday so that I could film something else today, and I was feeling okay, but I was just so worn out that I said no. And I've been working extra hours to not use so much sick time for the day I called out. I mean, I don't have to. I'm choosing to do that. We're just at a really good place in the unit, and I don't want to be the reason why we fall farther behind, even though it would take a while to get behind. I just don't want to be the reason, and I don't want to use all my sick time because it's running out from, I used almost all of it when I had COVID when I was pregnant. Thank God that I had gotten COVID the second time when I was still on maternity leave. It was literally, I had COVID, I went back to work. So that worked out because there's no way I would have had enough sick time, which is frustrating because we had, I think because where I work, but we had 40 hours of sick time specific for when you have COVID, but you had a year to use it. It was the first year all this started, which I guess was 2019, and I didn't get sick in 2019, or was it 2020? Whatever year that started. And so if you didn't use it, you lost it, which I think is kind of, I don't know, it's upsetting. It's kind of sucky because I could have really used it when I did have COVID. And it's not like you're going to purposely get sick so you can use that time. No, it should have just stayed there for when you when you needed it, whether it was the year that we got it or not. I didn't like that they took that away. Woo! Ooh, it looks a little bit more intense in person than it does on camera. Let's see if I can get it to depict. Here we go. That's not even, it looks a lot brighter on camera, so, or in person. So I'm gonna use my setting powder to, it looks really nice, but it's just a little intense on the outer perimeter here. We're gonna diffuse that right up here. What else? Tell me what you guys have been up to. I've been really bad at leaving comments in videos and stuff. I listen to YouTube while I'm working. I forgot I was going to use my Maybelline. Oh my goodness. I was going to use my Maybelline Fit Me foundation stick, and I was going to use my Franken eye base as like spot conceal to give it a good base. And I didn't do that. I ended up going for my panning foundation because I had both out. So oops on that. Oh well. And looks like Dad just got home. He took Lilith for a walk. She has been sleeping a lot today. She's been super cranky. She has no teeth yet, and it's gotta be any day now. It's gonna happen. Let me get my color switch. I always forget to grab this and my eyeshadow primer, which let's put that on. But I don't know. That's pretty much everything. I'm working, and I've got a book video coming up, which I've already filmed. I just need to finish editing it, but this one I wanted to go up first. And what else? What else? I don't know, that's it. I'm just trying to be better with my health as well. I haven't been able to lose any more weight. And self-image is definitely a problem, but you know, I'm trying. Okay, I don't have my glasses on, so I'll put the name of the shadow on the screen, but I'm gonna use this mauve brown right here. Looks really pretty. So I've done one neutral look, and I've done one look with the green eyeshadow in this palette. So I'm gonna try and go for something different. Yeah, that's pretty. I've considered getting rid of my purple hair because I want to wear certain things, either makeup wise or clothes wise, and I feel like it just clashes with the hair. But at the same time, I've spent so much money touching it up. Ooh, that's a lot. That I just want to grow it out. But I think what bothers me is the last time I had it touched up, she did the money piece, which is these front ones. She redid them to make them higher, and I should have said no, but I didn't realize that I wasn't gonna like it. I want the front pieces to start like right here, which if you take the money piece out, they almost do start where I want, because it's a little piece and then it does that. So it's gonna take longer. The back or the bottom is grown out, but it doesn't need a touch up yet. Not for a while, so we'll see. And then my hair, it's just, all I did was leave-in conditioner, so I'm not having the best hair day. It was up in a bun for like 2 days, but I've been dealing with really itchy scalp, and I don't really have anything that's meant to help that. So I'm going to use a Tim's Head and Shoulders thing. It's like a 3-in-1. And then I'm going to do a hair mask, just because the Head and Shoulders is not Curly Girl approved. But I need something to help. I don't know what's going on. I don't have anything going on, but it's just so itchy. So I'm assuming that means it's dry. Ooh, I really like this color. My mom's playing her Pandora, and you can hear Lilith. But yeah, I'm working on the hair. My postpartum hair loss it's coming back in this corner. Not enough that you could see it, but I can definitely tell I've got some baby hairs growing there, but it's still falling out like crazy. Okay. I've never done an all matte look. Every time I try, it does not come out good. So I'm not going to try that today because I haven't worn makeup in like a week and a half. So I want to look and feel good. So we're not going to do that. But maybe next time, whatever palette I pick, we'll do an all matte look. I've used this green. And I think this is the color I used for the nude look. There's shimmer in this black. Oh, there is a matte black, and then there's a shimmer. Let's see if I can give you a better swatch. I don't know if it's catching. I kind of don't like that there's two blacks in here. They should have just picked one. Oh no, I can see. Oh no, I can tell I used that one and I used this one. So, I mean, I'm wearing blue, but I don't care. We're gonna go with this one, which is the rose gold. I can tell that's what it says. We're gonna use that. Oh, and I remembered somebody asked to see, shouldn't have put primer on, darn. My sponge applicating eyeshadow brush thing. I should have used a different palette to show how much better it is for these. But we'll see what it does with the e.l.f. palette. Okay. So I'm going to use this one. And then I'll smoke it out or something. We'll see. I kind of want to try that black glitter, but I don't use black eyeshadow that often. So I'm going to try and get closer so you guys can see this left one. I'm going to do everything but the inner corner. Okay. So you have to dip in a few times because it's such a small surface. And then I'm going to use, this is my favorite Profusion brush. It came in a palette that I no longer have. I just have, I think, 2 shadows left from that. But this is that end. Or I use my finger. But I'm trying to use brushes so that you can actually see when I hit pan, you know? So we're going to do the right eye with this brush. Oh my god. I couldn't figure out which one to do. Okay, so let me take a look here. I think this one still has a little more shimmer. Let me grab you so I can show you. So this side's the brush, a regular brush, and this side's the sponge applicator, okay? So brush. Can you tell? It's a little bit more vibrant. But with my Morphe 25A or 25B palette that the shimmers aren't very good, it definitely makes a difference on that palette. So I'm going to use the white shade here, which I think is called Blanc, I think is what that says. Let's see, look at that. I'll even do the white shade with the brush. And then let me get my color switch. Same shade. Maybe this is just a better palette. Oh, my mom put her in her room. If the maybe monitor gets loud, I will yeah, let me go turn the baby monitor off. Oh, I do think this makes a big difference, but not this palette, because the white looked better with the brush, but the gold looked better with that one. So I think it depends on the quality of the palette. Next time I do this video, nope, I have something planned for October. So November's Dust Collectors, I will use a palette, my Morphe palette, where I don't think the shimmers are very good, and I'll use this again. to show that I think it does make a difference. I'm trying to think if I want to do gray or black. Let's just do black, and I'll do the shimmer black. Why not? Let's see how good it does. But I'm not going to do it like a lot because then you won't be able to see the brown liner. But just a little bit right here. I'm going to use it the same way I would a matte black. If you like black eyeshadows, would you use a black shimmer all over the lid? Or would you just do it like this? Let me know, because I'm trying to use blacks at least this way in the outer corner just to get use out of them. I think high school me would have done an all black shimmer lid, but not 30-year-old Amy. No, thank you. I don't know why this lighting, I mean, it's good. I think it's decent lighting, but it looks totally different in the mirror. I'll take a picture at the end so you guys can see the difference. We'll see what I need. I need to do something with this lighting to make it a little bit better. I want it to look on camera the way it does when I'm looking in the mirror. I have a ring light, but the way I have this desk set up, I can't put it behind the camera. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do that. I think that would help. That's why I have a different light set up behind that my sister bought me, and I really do like that. It makes a huge difference. But I had this light above me installed in this area thinking that it would actually help in filming, but then I learned that it's not from above that I need, it's from behind the camera. That's on me, but you know, I'm learning. All right, I'm gonna try and do the eyeliner really small. I've been trying to do it really small so that it just defines the lid, which I really like, instead of doing a big bold one with a wing. So instead of a wing, I'm doing the black eyeshadow. Oh my gosh, I don't know why I'm struggling to do the right eye today. Trying to see if it's even. I can hear them playing, it's so cute. All right, before I do anything else, let's do the setting spray. It's getting there. Okay. Lipstick. I hope what I picked out, I mean, this is pretty neutral. I need to do the brow bone area really quick just to blend everything a little more smoothly. Let's do the lipstick first, see how I like this color. I love the applicator on this. Yeah, I think that goes. It makes the eyes, or this eye color makes this lipstick pop a little bit. So let me do the color switch, and the lightest brown. There's a warm one and a cool one. Warm, cool. I'm gonna go for the warm one. And I'm gonna just tap it and go a little bit higher up and blend it. Oh man, I haven't worn makeup in so long. This is, I mean, it's a glam neutral look, but I feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup right now. I'm gonna do this corner cream shade. I was gonna use this side, but I'm just gonna use the fluffy side because that'll help diffuse it a little bit more. And it'll be right on the brow bone. I don't think you can tell, but I can tell, and I'll post a picture when I'm all done. I just need to do mascara, I think. Oh, I'm gonna use my highlighter brush, and I'm gonna use an eyeshadow for highlighter, just for funsies and to get a use. This is going to be done very, very soon. I'm not taking the stopper out. I learned that last year. Don't take the stopper out. It gets all nasty and all over the place, and I'm not going to deal with that this time. I forgot to use this. I'm telling you, I'm all over the place lately. Oh well. Okay, that is everything. I feel like that's the fastest I've done one of these videos. So I'm going to put a picture up to see if I can try and show that the mirror, or me in person, the eyeshadow looks darker, the blush looks a little bit more defined than the camera. Oh, and I didn't get to show you, Tim bought me this necklace. It was so sweet. I cried. Tim doesn't buy me jewelry. I'm not a jewelry type of person. I have a bunch. I just don't wear it. And that's why I have a tattooed bracelet. But yeah, I was going to talk about that. Oh well. But this is the look. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye.